Good evening, folks, and welcome to everydaykt number 83. Today we are talking about awesome sauce. Now, we've had a couple of talks about awesome sauce in the past, and how it's generally the awesomeness that happens when you are out and about in your kilt. Today is no different. Today was a really good day all around, and that's why I'm having myself a wee nip of Jameson in preparation for the oncoming festivities, St. Patrick's Day. Tasty stuff. So, awesome sauce. Hey, Mike. Send me a message. I need to send you my logo. We're going to do, I want to see what kind of damage it's going to take to get some round stickers. So, send me a message to remind me, because the odds of me forgetting between now and the end of the show is pretty high. So what was I talking about? Awesome sauce. So why was today an awesome day? So, started out with a nudge saying, hey, what are you doing in 2 hours? I need you to come with me and talk in front of 250 people in 2 hours for about 45 minutes. So I'm like, it's 6:30, it's way too early, and so 2 hours later, I'm standing there in front of 200 people talking for 40 minutes. Rocked the crap out of it. Actually had a couple people that gave some positive comments, and pretty much, yeah. Opening day, awesome sauce. Opened the day, not opening day. Red Sox aren't playing for another couple of weeks. So, started out, awesome day. And then went to work, still had a job, awesome. Then went to the orthopedic surgeon to check up, see what was wrong with my son, because his elbow had swollen about the size of a grapefruit. And x-rays, checked it out, double checked it. Went back, checked it some more, and nothing's busted. It's just sprained as hell. It's one of those sprains where you swear, like, Doc, come on, stick some iron in there. The thing is black and blue. It looks like something that just went up against Mike Tyson. But no, nothing was busted. Just sprained as hell. Yes, awesome. That's right. So, awesome sauce all over the place. And to top it all off, not only was the x-rays all awesome, the nurse was one of my daughter's friend's mom. So I had to bring them some fudge. I made up a batch of salted caramel chocolate fudge, and it was awesome. So, awesome day all around so far. You know, kids went to bed even peacefully. Aces in my books. Nobody is yelling and screaming at me. Awesome. New episode of Diesel Brothers was on last night, so watch that with Quinn. Awesome. So far, I mean, no loss. And on top of that, my favorite cordless tools down at Lowe's were on sale. It was like $50 off for some stuff. So, awesome. Yeah, Chris, no. Fudge doesn't work well in the summertime. So, on top of all of that awesomeness, I probably had 4 or 5 different people in my travels today that gave some kind of compliment about the kilt. Now, granted, this is my awesome kilt. It's the handmade from Scotland. It's the McTavish 1850 variant from, I don't even remember. I would look at the tag, but I'd have to take the kilt off to do that, and that ain't going to happen. So, it was handmade. It's a rare tartan. It was awesome. So, got lots of compliments. A couple of guys, one guy says, it must be cold to wear that today. I'm like, it's never too cold to wear a kilt if you're going out and about. Standing still, hell yeah, that's a whole different story. But out going doing chores, or not chores, errands and whatnot, swing for the fences. Go for it. So, awesome day all around. So, I'm sitting here, and I'm ruminating on the entire awesomeness, and then I realized something. This is my 83rd episode. 83. That means 83 different times I got in front of this silly phone and started blabbing at it, and someone was watching, which is awesome. Kind of creepy, but awesome at the same time. So the level of awesome sauce is just growing exponentially. Now, the really cool thing is, and I'm looking over at the calendar to double check, guess what day my 100th episode happens on? St. Patrick's Day. Now, unfortunately, I can't go out and shenaniganize with everyone on St. Patrick's Day because that night we're having our crossover for the Cub Scouts to Boy Scouts. My son's getting his Arrow of Light. And we're preparing for the Regional Pinewood Derby, which is the next day. So whoever planned what day St. Patrick's Day falls on, you guys suck. Because I can't cut out on all these Cub Scout stuff because of St. Patrick's Day. So I'm going to have to postpone the shenanigans. So 100 episodes. That's going to be on St. Patrick's Day. Maybe. I might have to postpone it a day because of all the work that's got to get done that night. So on top of all of this awesomeness, remember I talked a couple of days ago about my friend coming up from Ohio who's working up here near Boston? Well, in order for all this scouting stuff to happen, we need meetings. Well, a meeting was called for Thursday night. Thursday night was the shenanigans night where I was going to head up to Boston and have a huge kilt night and go crazy. Well, Awesome Sauce times 20 found out that he's only working 20 minutes north of here. So, instead of going nuts and hauling all the way to Boston, there's a bar, restaurant, tavern thing 5 minutes from his office. I'm going to meet up there for a couple of hours. I'll do my live shot from my live Everyday KT from there with the guy. Keith Robinson's his name. He's a fantastic stage actor. Did some amazing stuff. Michelle, you're funny. No, I'm not even going to mess with it. So, going to meet up with him over at a place in Raynham for a couple hours beforehand. And then get all the scout stuff dealt with because a couple of weeks you got to get it all done. So we're making it happen. So like I said, the amount of awesome sauce being doled out today is fairly epic. So I got to know, what kind of awesome stuff is going on with you guys? You know, did you get... I know somebody just got... I think it was Mark Bell just got a new kilt from Scott Webb. Awesome sauce. I've got a whole stack of bubble mailers. You guys know what goes in these. Kilt pins. That's happening after I get off the air tonight. Awesome sauce. Then I got to write out all the mailers and get all that stuff mailed out. Because life happened and everything got delayed a little bit. Just a touch. My son's not in a cast anymore. Awesome sauce. You know, what the hell? Gary Vee had a interview today with Tony Robbins. Psychotic amount of awesome sauce there. If you don't know who either of those guys are, go check out on my feeds on Twitter and Instagram, Scary V. Go to YouTube. Watch today's episode. It'll be posted tomorrow on YouTube. That's more awesome sauce. So, like I said, what kind of awesome sauce is going on with you guys? I want to know. Post some comments. Let me know what kind of awesome is going on. Because today is a complete kick-ass day. Still not over. Got a lot of work to do. And like I said, little Jamesons to celebrate all the awesomeness tonight. Where the heck? Oh, it's over here. I was like, what the heck is this? My sign moved. Can't do good PR if you don't have the sign on the wall. Right there, boom. Turn 46 in 36 hours. That's too much math for one night. Scott Webb. So Brian, the awesome thing about Scott Webb, you can actually get one kilt made up. It's going to cost you an arm and a leg, but you can have one kilt made if you're willing to pay for it, and they'll custom weave it for you. That's how this one came to be. So let's keep the awesomeness going. Let's somebody throw out a kiltology for me so I can extol some more. Not extol. That's a wrong word. I don't even know. Too many big words. I'm going to drop some wisdom on everybody. So, somebody throw me a Kiltology. Oh, and I forgot. Well, I'm waiting. Mark. Okay, volume 2. While I was at work today, somebody said, "What are you talking about? Kilted yoga." They had no idea. That wound up being one of the funniest conversations I've had with anybody at that office in a long time. Showed her the the original video, and they're just baffled. They're like, dudes' butts? What? And then I'm like, well, yeah, and then I went up the next day, and she sat there and literally watched probably half of the Kilt video of me kicking my own ass, trying to do yoga, and laughing the entire time. And just, I think the words ridiculous were used more times than any other word in the language. So, overall, pretty awesome stuff. So let's see what we got here for today's Kiltology Volume 2. And today's yoga, boom, right there. I'm not going to do it. Tired. So there's your yoga for the day. Boom. Oh, I read this one already. Nope, I didn't read this one. Okay, so. No, I did not see the interview, Brian. I am going to see it. I heard about it. Somebody... Holy moly. Angela, that is more awesome than I can even imagine. That's awesome. So, tonight's Kiltology. It actually has to do with Kilt Nights. So, Kiltology number 271. Kilt Night. Oh, I need a... throat's drying out. Alrighty. If you ever have the opportunity to go to a Kilt Night, no matter where it is, go. You will most likely never have as much fun anywhere else as you will on a Kilt Night, especially a very well organized annual Kilt Night. The one they have down in Tulsa is amazing. If you are a Bonnie Lass, you may never have another opportunity to mingle with such a mass of confidence and masculinity without being surrounded by boneheaded idiots. So, what does that mean? That means on every single Kilt Night I have ever been, not a single woman complained, and not just because there were free drinks and kilts, but there was not a single asshat in the group. It was awesome. Decent scotch, under 50. Brian, it's called McClellan's. It's like Macallan, but it ends in a D. It's a blend. It's probably on the bottom shelf. And you can get a bottle for about $35, actually between $27 and $40, depending on where you are, if it's available. They make 4 styles. They make Highland, Lowland, Isla, and Speyside. I only like the Isla, but I would drink that all the time if all kinds of things were in order. But that would be definitely my go-to for the low-end scotches. It's called McClellan's. It's got a D at the end of the name. Probably in a cardboard box, glass bottle. I don't think it has a cork. I think it's just a screw top. But it's a blend of 4 different. There's 4 different styles. And I really like it. So if you can get it, that's the one I would go for the decent scotch under $50. And as for you who have not been on a Kilt Night yet, I highly suggest it. Go, shenaniganize, have a good time. Because where there's one Kilt Night, there's gonna be another one. It's gonna be awesome. Lots of awesome. So, to that note, tonight go out, have some more awesome sauce. Be awesome to everybody. I will see you tomorrow night. Tomorrow's what? Wednesday? Yep, tomorrow's Wednesday. So, see you tomorrow night about 9 o'clock. Be strong. Put a kilt on.